it is the Easter weekend, and I'm doing the Sunday video. So I can't say that I've never had good experiences with Easter. I grew up in Trinidad, and for anyone that knows Trinidad, it's not completely secular. Secular in the sense of everyday life. Maybe the government is secular. There are still laws that I'm sure are entrenched in religious practice somehow. But on a ground level, on the playground, there's still a lot of religiosity that doesn't come across as sort of like strictly religious or anything like that. But there's still a lot of veins of religiosity that go through the everyday life of Trinidad. And even at the level of law, there's basically the whole anti-buggery laws, gay laws, anti-gay laws, I should say. But there was some sort of issue with, this was years back, so I'm kind of out of date. But when Elton John visited Tobago, there was, Trinidad and Tobago, there was some issue about, his homosexuality and how it might affect the youth or affect people in general in Trinidad. So, and as far as I know, as up to date as I can be, there are still laws that deal with homosexuality in a negative way. So there's religiosity kind of in and out, filtered through certain multicultural mechanisms. There are Christians, Muslims, Hindus that are in Trinidad, and they still, religion. What I'm trying to get across is religion's still in the mix. So I grew up kind of celebrating, pretty much almost every single religious holiday there was. I guess some would argue that is secularism in a way, the fact that everybody celebrates everything, or there might be some sort of secular attitude going through, but there are clear demarcations between the religions. There's Muslim schools or Islamic schools. There's Christian schools. Interestingly enough, the first school I went to was essentially a Presbyterian school, and the second school I went to, or what they call college in Trinidad, was an Islamic school. Didn't particularly enjoy either one of them, any one of them. Like I said, the holidays were nice, but the actual kind of religious side of everything, I went through brief periods of sort of just going through the motions of religious practice, etc., etc. But the holidays were always, for kids, very enjoyable. You always got the treats associated with it, the celebration sort of atmosphere that's associated with it. Of course, Christmas is everywhere. But yeah, here we are on Easter, and I would say that I'm a confirmed atheist. Looking back on everything, it seems very odd, right? If you think about the symbolism and the symbols used at Easter time, it's kind of bizarre for such a joyous atmosphere. It feels like celebrating the death of some guy 2,000 years ago, or 1,970 years ago, or am I doing the math correctly? I don't know. But some guy I saw the Passion of the Christ on TV the other night, and I just thought, like, oh my God, that is one bloody movie. So it's very strange what we celebrate these days without even really thinking twice about it. I'd say it goes for moderate Christians as well, but yeah, I haven't done anything special this Easter. But I have reflected on what Easter is to a certain extent. I haven't done major studies on Easter, but on the surface level, it's kind of bizarre what we celebrate in the name of religion, and how all these other kind of things come into play, like the Easter bunny. A bunny that lays eggs and then hides them for kids to find. It's the eggs are made of chocolate. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Maybe a bit of a rambly video again, but hey, I take my cue from my friend. If you've seen any of his videos, Late Night from Willowdale, kind of rambly sometimes. But anyway, that's it for today. Bye.